It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever is starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
And coming right, the City Thunder playing against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. The Timberwolves have been staying very focused in this last stretch. 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Denver.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Freak, he's in at the point. Houston is out there with Price, and it's Quinn in at the 2. Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Price dishes to Freak. 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Got a piece of it. And now Price running the floor all by himself. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Leonard, the pass to Wiggins. From 10 feet out, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Now, Freak following the 3-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And that one's good. Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
There's a good screen. Leonard attacking on the wing. Wiggins. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, finishing too.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him where he thought they have an advantage in this game, and he said our shot blocking is one thing that really sets us apart. Now, we have to be solid all around, but that does help us quite a bit when it comes to sending away penetration and shot attempts inside. Kevin, never something you want to rely on, but always a great backup to have.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks, guys. What's your take on that?
You know, I think it's probably the way to go. The defensive approach suits their style and their personnel. So I think you go with it.
Yeah, and you stay true to your identity, and theirs is clearly at the defensive end.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Shoot. They grab their own miss, and that one's good. Price has got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Freak throws it down hard.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in at point guard. Eustace is out there with Hood, and it's Daniels in at the 4. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
They set the pick. Here's Slater. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here is Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They set the pick. 5 to shoot. McCoy can't get it to go. Solid defense there from Freak. The Thunder leading by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Slater. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Woo. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Quinn looking for his first basket still in this one, and he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 12. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To Roman. He's covered by Daniels. There's the pass to Hazanya. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Slater. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Points for him.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month.
Forces the deep up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, he's a prime example of why being a top-notch three-point shooter comes in handy for a point guard.
Outside Leonard. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Eustace.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Slater, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Towns comes with a double team. Here's Freak, and he banks in the layup. Freak's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
6 feet out. Second chance shot. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. He's got 7.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Good. Freak's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Leonard with no one around. That one's good from the corner. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Freak with it. 33 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Eustace. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Eustace has got his first points of the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled.
Better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Towns. Price is checked in for Oklahoma City. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended with an amazing number of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Wiggins is checked in for time. And the first half comes.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then. And I'm just going to.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Hezonja is out there with Towns, and it's Leonard in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Wiggins outside, just 5 to shoot. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Towns kicks to Wiggins, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 13.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. And here's Freak, and he's got 41. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 43 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Floats one up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hezonja.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
While we can, let's check on the leading distributors at the point guard position in the second half of the season. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Leonard. Pass to Azania. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Kept alive. Here's Towns. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Freak. For Minnesota, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
At the line for two.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl-Anthony Towns. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 12th in shooting percentage. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, you mentioned it, one of the more efficient scorers in the game. He challenges defenders with his bravado and his swagger. And more often than not, he prevails.
Leonard dishes to Wiggins. Shot on the wing. Again, Wiggins missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Freak. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 10. Can't get it to go.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
The finish. Rebound, Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points after charity strike.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
There's the pick. Pass to Hazania. Wide open. Thunder with the rebound. Quinn's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this. Only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Dishes it to Leonard. He kicks it to Towns. They double in with Freak. And stolen by Freak. And a big-time jam right there.
And that's the... classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Leonard attacking, buries it down low. Leonard's got his third basket of the night right there.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf, a leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wiggins, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Now Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. Now here's Freak. Hits it from 3-point range.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Wiggins outside. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Freak. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Timberwolves trail by 15. Wiggins passes to McCoy. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Clark, what about the hang time?
You're talking about hang time. That fella had helium in those shoes.
And you're going to need some hang time to pull off that kind of a 360.
That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
At the elbow, it's Wiggins. That's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 17. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the shot is good. And that's now 11 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And he's good on the 3-ball.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Feeds to Towns. Here's the screen. Here's Hezonja. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hezonja's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Timberwolves trail by 18. McCoy passes to Towns. The dish now to Wiggins. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 19 points.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. He has 6.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
There's the pick. Off target from outside.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
To Romont. Bank shot. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Kicks it to Freak. There's 53 seconds left in the third. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And there's the feed to Wiggins. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Wiggins has got 21.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Move the ball.
Here's Freak. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 14. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oklahoma City leading by 14. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak, he's in at point guard. Price is out there with Eustace. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. Wiggins kicks to Leonard. And stolen by Freak. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the ball. And stolen by Freak.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Leonard kicks to Wiggins. Ball's knocked loose. Towns, the pass to Hale. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. The shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Wow. Oh, just rising up. Just a phenomenal finish.
Greg, if you're going to pull off a move like that, you got to have some major hang time.
And Towns gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Hale. Taking 2 shots.
You can go home now, T1.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Here's Freak. Lasagna is checked in for Minnesota. Here's Leonard.
Mario Hezonja.
The pass to Wiggins. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Grove. Eustace grabs the board. Eustace has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Freak. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Wolves at the line, shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Leonard. He feeds it to Wiggins. And stolen by Freak. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Leonard attacking. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Daniels has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Freak throws it down.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Here's Lasagna. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Now, Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Leonard. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Quinn dishes to Freak. Fires for 3. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Lasagna. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lasagna's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now here's Freak. From deep. Shot is off.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Oh, wow. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Three-pointer. No good. And Minnesota now the other way.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
They double him with Wiggins. Quinn kicks to Daniels. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. And again it will drop. Another make there from Freak. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And Azania gets it to go.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Leonard kicks to Towns. And it falls over the rim and in. Towns has got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like it. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots a three.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And Freak throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Towns. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Grove. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They led by as many as 18.
Very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
And in Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And I guess one good turn deserves another. In the final contest between these two teams, guys, this win ties up their tug-of-war season series 2-2 against the Timberwolves.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
The free throw drops for Town. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.